Hello, my name is Luke Stone, and in my first year of university, I got 15 job offers in competitive fields like investment banking, consulting, fintech startups, and investment research. And I did that without a single online application, just going straight to decision makers at these firms. And the question that I got all the time was, how do you find them? Because if they're not posting roles online, then, well, how do you find the company to email? And that's a great question. And it comes down to using different platforms and tools that exist now to be able to find them. And in this quick video, I'm going to break down 3 in order of effectiveness. So we're going to start with the slowest, but it's the easiest to get started and understand where these companies exist, all the way up to the most efficient and effective. Let's get into it. So what we're going to do, let me pull up LinkedIn on here. Here we go. So we're on LinkedIn here. Everybody knows this. We're going to hit the search bar and press enter. So this is a blank search, and essentially we're now available to scan LinkedIn using the database that it is. So we're going to hit companies and then go to locations. So I'm going to go London, any major city works. Then we're going to go industry. So in this example, I'm going to go investment banking. Again, any industry works. And then company size. So this is important. We're going to go for these boutique firms that will read an email and can reply to you and jump on a call and have you join and not be like, oh, we'll just go apply online, because that's what we're skipping entirely. So 1 to 50, that's a good size. As you can see, we've got 900 results here, just in London alone, of this company size. The next step is to go into the company page. So I've got an example here, Ferris. Go to their about page and find their website. All companies on LinkedIn have an about page, and 99% of them will list a website, which you can then click through to here. Now we're on the company page. So we've gone from LinkedIn, just literally the home page of LinkedIn, to this real company that you could reach out to. What we're going to do now is scroll all the way down to the bottom, hit the contact page. You might find it at the top a couple times. If not, then here it is. So you've now got the general company email. So basically what this is that it's an inbox that is shared by multiple people. So you send an email here and quite a few different people will see it. And as you can see, they've got an office in London. So people in London will see this and can then apply. However, it often doesn't get read very much. And if you do send an email there, then it often will get ignored and not really lead to anything down the line. So that's why it's the least effective. But as you can see, it is very straightforward. We've just gone from LinkedIn to the company page, to the website, to the email. It's obviously very manual. We've just done that ourselves. Took a couple minutes. You get quicker as you do it. That's the first step, and you get the generic email. The level above that is to use an extension like Hunter, which you just get it from the Chrome Web Store, super straightforward to install, and you can then pull up the decision maker's email address. So one of the key decision makers here. But the thing is though, it doesn't show you where they're based. So you have to look at the email format and then be like, first name, initial, last name at ferris.com, and then bring that over to the people tab. Look in the location that you're looking at, so United Kingdom. Looking at these people, so we want to target the most senior person possible, so they don't push it to their boss and then delay you getting a conversation started, because we want to speak to the most people that are senior as possible, so they can make a decision yes or no and take things forward. So open up her page. As we can see, do jmurphy@ferris.com. That's her personal email that we can send it to. And as we'll see, we've got lots of information here. So we've got transactions. We can mention transactions that we've seen they've done based in the UK. So lots of things that we could talk about in an email to make it personal. Bit beyond the scope of this video in terms of what to say. I can absolutely cover that, and that'll be in a future video in terms of how to write the emails, how to personalize them and everything. But in terms of just finding the contacts, that's how we do it. And so that's why it's the next level up, because we've got a personal email now of a key decision maker at the company, as opposed to just sending it to the generic one. The level above that is to use a platform like Apollo. And this video isn't sponsored by either of these. However, they're very powerful. And what you can do is, you come to the People tab, and the way Apollo works is that it aggregates all the data from LinkedIn and makes it very easy to search. So you come to the People tab, and we've got 250 million people that we can search through. The way to do it is we've got a lot more filters here than before. So we go to verified to make sure that they're legitimate people. We'll then come down to job titles. So as I said, we want the most senior person possible. So come down to management level, want owner, founder, C-suite, head, director. That's a good baseline to start with. And then location, going to go London there. Want to make sure that it's the right London. There we go. Then number of employees. So again, we're going to do this boutique firm size, but we can do it up to 100 now, which is what we should do. And then industries, again, investment banking. There we go. So now I've got 718 contacts, 5 that I'd previously saved, to outreach to. And we've got the emails all right here. All the companies are in one place. We're not having to search through them all manually. And we can select all of them, max people per company, 718, apply. I'm just on the free plan at the moment. To get the most out of it, it is a paid upgrade. Again, this video isn't sponsored, but it is seriously worth it if you're looking to do this seriously. And you could then export them all, put them into a Google Sheet, and then email them automatically, email them one by one, manually, however you want to do it. But this is really useful for sourcing the contacts. And you can also send within it using sequences, but that is a thing for another video. From here, as I said, if you want to use it within the UI, you've got the email here. You can click it and you can just write an email out here. You can add in links, subject lines, signatures, all of that. You can send it, select an email that you want to send it from. Everything is taken care of, and it just gives you everything in one place, so you're not having to do this manually for 1,000 companies. Because if we just run the numbers in terms of that took maybe 2 minutes, if you're very quick and you know how to do it, 2 minutes to do one company, that's almost 2,000 minutes, which is, you know, best part of a day, quite a few days really, to get that all done. So in one straight block, obviously it's quite unrealistic that you'll be able to do that all in one go. So it's helpful to be able to have it all in one place, and it gives you the website. Like, it doesn't just give you the email, it gives you the, you know, gives you lots of different, it must give you the, yeah, so it gives you the company page, it gives you the website, there we go. You can open it straight from there. Very powerful, very powerful. Thinking about that then, once you've got that, they're all here, it's then just about what to say. And that's definitely a video for another time. And if you're watching this, then you're likely looking for a role. And so if that's you, then take a look at the link below. You can book a call with me and we can map out how we can apply this to your situation in your target area to land your role.